भक्तबिन्दुसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुवस्य कृपासिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीत्तात्युहं पनुतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गभवधूषोदर्शि पूर्णानुरागर सुसागर सारमूर्ति साराधिका मयि कदा कृपां करोसि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातु संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातु संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नराणां। गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी तवामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि Jasyasti hridaya sambit Tvam nisingamaham bhaje. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Chintamani pakara sadmusakal pravikshal lakshapiti susuravi ravipalayantam Lakshmi hato sahasra sabbama sabbamanam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Chintamani pakara sadmusakal pravikshal lakshapiti susuravi ravipalayantam Lakshmi sahasra sabbama sabbamanam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Gauriya Gosripati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Paramahamsa Jagadguru said that it is really next to impossible to get in connection with that Supreme Lord, to serve Him, to make a sambandha gyan. Somebody putting question in front of Srila Prabhupada that Bhagavan is beyond this material limit. So, Mayatito, Krishna, we are all bonded soul. How to make sambandha with Him? Is it possible? Papa speaking, yes. It is really impossible, apparently, really impossible, or next to impossible. So, Papa speaking, Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, Paramahamsa Jagadguru giving reply, yes, apparently it seems it is really impossible to get in connection with Krishna, to make sambandha gyan. It is really so, but out of His causeless mercy, Krishna, Karunamai Krishna, merciful Krishna, out of His causeless mercy, He is going to keep some arrangement through which we can come under His seva, under His control, adhinatai. But the jiva, chetan jiva have their independent free will. But remember, that independent free will is there, but that is not absolute free will. Up to some limit, up to some point, up to some limit, but the jiva can have liberty, after that not. Remote control is in the hand of Krishna. So, Prabhupada speaking, merciful Krishna, out of His causeless mercy, surely can arrange so that we can bring Krishna under our control, loveful control. Krishna can come and we can play with Krishna, we can serve Krishna as possible. Surya Bhagavan, Sun God, is very, 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 very big, so big in comparison to this earth planet that even we cannot imagine. More than 14 lakhs times greater. And Krishna placing the sun god so long distance. So long distance. How many light years? You know? Surya is very big thing and placed very long distance from here. But still, by the help of our sense organ, we can feel sunlight coming, we are feeling hot, we are getting light, everything. So all we are getting. So Bhagavan going to arrange in such a way so that we can have the chance to look at sun god, we can get heat, everything we can, Bhagavan arrange in Bhutakash. By the help of his Bhutakash, Bhagavan giving us opportunity, golden opportunity. But one point is that, Papa speaking, those who are saprakas bhaktu, I mean self-manifesting objects, for those self-manifesting objects, our personal effort to know, to see is impossible. Self-manifesting objects mean you will have to depend upon the kripa of that self-manifesting object, and only by the kripa of that object we can see. Like Prabhupada giving example. Prabhupada giving example, in the night time, 2 o'clock, if you try to see sun god, it is impractical. Some foolish man, Prabhupada has written one Upadesho Pakhyan once, very nice, there he has written that one foolish like to see sun god. So he is going to arrange so many megawatts of light to see the sun god. One Pandit speaking, what you are doing? I like to see sun god. But no, you cannot see. This way you cannot see. When in the morning time, sun god going to rise in the east, then automatically, by the light of the sun god, you can see both sun god and everything else. This is the arrangement. This is the arrangement done by Krishna for us. And in the night time, if we say sun god is lost, sun god is not there, it is also impractical, because sun god gone to some other axis, so we cannot see. This is foolishness. When one big dense cloud going to cover up the sun god, if we start agitation, sun god is not there, sun god is not there, sun god is not there, what is the utility? What is the utility? Sun god is there. It is covered up by the dense cloud. That's why Bhagavan is there. But our eyes is covered up with the Maya cloud, that's why we cannot see. Surely it is impossible for a piece of cloud. Surely it is impossible for a piece of cloud to cover up the whole sun. It is impossible. It is impossible. Only our eyes is covered up by the piece of cloud, nothing else. By the piece of cloud, our eyes is covered up. A cloud cannot cover the whole sun god, because cloud is very small. Impossible. This way, Maya, clouds of Maya going to cover up our eyes, so we cannot see the sun god. So that is why Bhagavan Sri Krishna going to arrange Shastras, Dhamma, Nama, Sadhu Guru Vaishnava, everything, so that we can get in touch with Krishna. That is the only way. So, if we can get bhakti inside our heart, Jiver Bhakti Sarup Chidakas, Vishnu has given us opportunity to get bhakti through Suddha Guru Vaishnava, Shastra, everything. Sadhu Sango, Sarva Shastre Koi, Lavamatto Sadhu Sange, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. Again, Krishna Bhaktir Janmamul Hoy Sadhu Sango, everything written there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, it is impossible for us to get in connection with the sun god. If the sun, Prabhupada speaking, if the sun god, if the sun god is too near, if the sun god is too near to our earth planet, then we can die immediately. Within some lakhs of kilometers, within some lakhs of or kilometers, if we go, then even platinum made an aircraft can get vaporized. So much temperature. Fission and fusion reaction going on inside sun all the time. Atomic reaction. So, it is really impossible for us to live. If the sun god coming too near to us, we can die. There can be no possibility of any life on this earth. How to live? No water, nothing. And if the sun god is going too far from us, then we cannot live, because if consecutively for 2-3 days sun god then all can be covered up with ice, we can die. So optimum distance. It is the arrangement of Bhagavan. He is going to maintain a optimum distance so that we can get in touch with the sun god in very feasible way. So, though the sun god is very, 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 very big, 14 lakhs of time of Earth planet. So, by the mercy of Supreme Lord, we are getting the facility to get temperature, everything. We can grow our planets, everything, plants, everything. We can grow some crops, everything. Similarly, by the mercy of Krishna, we can get the clue, we can get in touch with Sadguru, and by taking shelter unto a lotus feet of Sadguru, we can make one relationship with Krishna, and to get Bhagavad Kripa is possible. This way we can get it possible. Otherwise, it would have been impossible for us. To get in connection with the Supreme Lord. It's not possible. Anyway, to realize Krishna Tattva is really impossible, and at the same time, it is written in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Siddhanta boliya chitte na karo alos, yaha hoite Krishna lage sudhira manos. If we are not going to realize Krishna Tattva, if we are not going to realize what actually Krishna Tattva, then we cannot get stability, we cannot do anything. That's why it is written, Siddhanta boliya chitte na karo alas. Never try to sow any lethargy or laziness in the name of Siddhanta Vichar, because it is apparently can create headache, but it is not so. Those who are inclined soul, those who are a surrendered soul, for them Siddhanta Vichar is not so bad. Actually, tomorrow I can understand something relating to this point. So anyway, Siddhanta Vichar we should know. Siddhanta Vichar we must know. Without Siddhanta we can realize. Of course, if somebody due to previous sanskar develop, by the mercy of Sadguru can develop Raganuga Bhakti, Rupanuga Bhakti, Shastro Vichar nahi mane, Raganugar Prakriti. Raganuga Vichar not dependent of Shastro Vichar. It's an automatic, that is separate. But we are now in Vidimad, so it's a must. When we can develop tremendous love affair with Krishna, we are less interested to know Bhagavan is Supreme Lord, so many avatars there, Purusha avatar, this avatar, that. We are busy with the love affair with Krishna. Completely. That's why Sevananda can give. But anyway, in the way of Siddhanta Vichar, we can get so many, scientific documents, how Krishna going to maintain the infinity world, at the same going to protect us. So it's okay, it's we need. So, previous week I was discussing something about different kind of prakash. You can remember, if somebody is speaking, prakash is prakash. So what need of any analytical discussion? Yes, it needs. Analytical discussion is very urgent. I told Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, try to remember, don't feel bored. If you feel bored, then you can feel more bored. But try to realize Bhagavan Sri Krishna, he is Swayam Bhagavan. From Swayam Bhagavan I told Swayam Rūpa, Tadekatma Rūpa, Avesh Rūpa. After that, from Swayam Rūpa Bhajananda Krishna already there. After that, Swayam Prakash, and Prakash can be, Swayam Prakash can be divided into two parts, Prabhav Prakash, Vaibhav Prakash. Okay? I already went on discussing. Okay, I need not go again, but my point is that Prakash, but Prakash is not one kind. Prakash is not one kind. That's why Rupa Gosvāmīpāda already has written in Laghu-Bhagavatamrita that Prakasastu no bhedeshu gannate sahi no prithak aneka atru prakotata rupa saikasya yaikadha sarvatha tatsarupaivo saprakasho iti iryate Daravatyam jatha Krishnaha pratyaksham patimandiram chitram bataitat itvadi pramanena sa set sati. So, Baladev Vidyabhushan writing so many things. On the basis of Baladev Vidyabhushan we can try to discuss something. So, I already told our Rupa Gosvāmīpāda has written Swayam Rūpa, Tadekatma Rūpa, Avesh, a different kind of Rūpa. I already discussed, and some example given. If suppose Sri Krishna is at a time there in Chandravali Kunjo and Sri Radhika Kunjo, or in Dwaraka, if you discover Krishna same time is there in Rukmini Kunjo, Satyabhama Palace, both. So, in this way, Sri Krishna, in this way, Sri Krishna, Swayam Rūpa, who is Amsa, who is Angsi, how we can realize, to cut this doubt, Purvakta Vedat, so Purvakta Vedatraya, or different kind of three different categories, like three different previous categories you can remember. Vilas, Sangsho, Avesh, Magdo. Vilas, Sangsho, Avesh, within these three categories, so these three are all the same, no different title can be given, because Sa-Sarup, from Sa-Sarup, it is not different. Krishna's Sa-Sarup, it is exactly there, no difference from there. So, Bila, Sangso, Avis, three different type of categories you can see, but there cannot be any difference, because as Sa-Sarup, Sangso, Avis, there is no difference, because they are not maintaining any difference from his Sa-Sarup. All same. Prithak, Kunu Angse, by no means it is different. Visheshata, remember, especially when it seems a little bit different, especially when it seems a little bit different, but still not different for Sarup. Sometimes it happens so, it seems it is apparently seems a little bit different, but it is not. So, hello, So it is not different from Sasaru. So now explanation giving, suppose example giving, uh, one same vigraha, like one same vigraha, at a time we can discover in different places. Follow? Same vigraha, Krishna, at a time simultaneously we can find in different places. Gare, Akitigun Lilai, Oikko Thakiya, that is called actually Prakash. I already told, when the same Sarup Krishna is there, but visible in different places at a time, that is called Prakash. Follow? It's called Prakash. Prakash. Like I already told, Prabhav, Prakash, like in Rasa Leela, same Krishna, not like Sauvarimani, he is not going to expand his body, Kayabhoho, not that. It's same Krishna, but countless. I mean, 100 crores of Gopikas, 100 crores of Krishnas, or at the time of marriage, I mean, when Krishna going to marry 16,000, 100, or they are all at a time Krishna going to marry. Not that today I can marry you, tomorrow you can marry, day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow, not that, or same time. So, it is called Prakash. Shyam Roop is Prakash. Prakash, at a time we can discover Krishna at different places, countless, and qualitatively, and Leela all same, and Vigraha, shape and design all same. Like one example I give in Rasa Leela, or the time of marriage with 16,000, daughters of king. Like another example, Bhagavan Sri Krishna coming out from Nanda Maharaj Mandir and going to enter into Chandravali Kunjo and Srimati Radhika Kunjo. Okay, Krishna from Nanda Maharaj's Mandir going to start coming out and going to enter into Chandravali temple and Sri Radhika Kunjo. Or we can say from Vasudev Mandir in Dwaraka, Krishna coming out, going to enter into Sri Rukmini Devi or Satyabhyama Antapur palace, going to enter Bahuru, different type, different kind of, we can see, different room. This is called Prakash. Remember that Prakash is completely different from previously told Vilasa Sangso. That Prakash, be careful, this Prakash, be careful, be careful, that Prakash, be careful, that Prakash is completely different from Vilas, from Vilas or Sangso. Vilas and Sangso, all different. Vilas or Sangsadi hoite bhindo. Follow. Sangso, Vilas, I already told, Sangso means Purusha Avatar, first Purusha Avatar, second Purusha, third Purusha Avatar, already told. Again, for your kind information, I like to repeat again from Sri Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, from there Swayam Roop, Tadekatma Roop, Aves Roop, from Swayam Roop, I can say Swayam, from Swayam Roop, from Swayam Roop, Krishna Nandanandan can come, who is participating, follow. After that, Swayam Roop Nandanandan Krishna, from there Swayam Prakash, when Bhagavan Sri Krishna going to manifest in different form, that is called Prabhav Prakash, is called, and Vaibhav Prakash, that I am not going to touch at present. Tadekatmarup, Vilas and Sangsho, I already told. Tadekatmarup, okay, and Tadikatma can be divided into two parts, Vilas and Sangso. Sangso also can be divided into four parts, Purushavatar, Manvantara-avatar, Yuga-avatar, Guna-avatar, all. Right? All different. And Avesh also can be divided, direct Saktavesh or Saktavesh, Visito Gauna, Saktavesh, all can be divided. So, this Prakash, what we are discussing right now, Krishna, same body, same design, same Baba, but countless, many. That is called actually, that is called Prakash. And that Prakash surely not same with Bilas and Sangsho. I mean, it is different from Sangsho and Bilas. And that Prakash, what Prakash we are discussing right now, that Prakash can be divided in two parts. One is minor Gauno, minor Prakash. One is vital Prakash, Mukhya Prakash and Gauno Prakash. And within this, if within this Prakash, their shape and design little bit different, no different, Avedetu, no different, same, no different, Tanmadhi, Je Prakase, the kind of Prakash in which no different, nothing, with the original one, I mean Shyam Rupa all same, that is called Mukhya Prakash. Okay? And the Prakash, there is some little bit different, Prakash Akriti, Pratihetu, Hetu Shyam Rupa Haite, Shyam Rupa from Shyam Rupa, little bit difference you can see, it is called Gauna Prakash. Okay? Okay? Like the Prakash in Rasa Leela, all same Krishna, same mood, same thing, but 100 crores, all same. That is called Mukhya Prakash, I mean vital Prakash, principal Prakash, and another is that same, but Akara is a little bit different. Like I can give example, when Krishna is lost from Rasa Leela's places, then all Gopikas searching Krishna, here and there. Finally, when they are coming from Petha, finally some Gopikas, they discover that Krishna sitting on a tree and swaying forehand. There's Gopikas coming and praying pranam to him, Namo Narayan, Namo Narayan. Oh, he is not our Krishna, he is Narayan, gone. Follow? So, when Radharani approaching gradually, when Srimati Radharani approaching Krishna gradually, finally what happens? Krishna wanted to maintain forehand to cheat her, but finally, by the influence of Srimati Radharani, he could not maintain forehand, two hand already entered into body and two hand is left. So, all other Gopikas, when they saw the same Krishna, but with forehand, it is a Prakash, but it is not Mukhya Prakash, Gauna Prakash. And when Radharani comes, that is called Mukhya Prakash. Okay. Mukhya Prakash, many Mukhya Prakash at the time of Rasa Leela, everything. So, Rasa Leela and Mahishi Vivaho, at the time of Mahishi Vivaho, Krishna manifesting himself in different, Bahurupe, that is called Mukhya Prakash. And in 10th canto, also it is written Rasa Leela, it is written by Sukdev Goswami, already you can see from Bhagavatam 10th canto, Rasa Leela chapter, Kritva Tavantamiti mane Shyam Bhagavan Sri Krishna, though Atmaram Opi Ariramat, he is Atmaram, we know, no doubt in it, but still the number of Gopikas is 100 crores and the number of Krishna is also 100 crores. So Krishna played, enjoyed with them. He is the absolute enjoyer, no harm in it. So it is called the number of Gopikas and the number of Krishna is all the same. There is no difference in. So that is called Mukha Prakas. And in Dwaraka, at the time of marriage with 16,000 Mahishis, I mean the daughters of different kings at a time. That's why Krishna entered into each and every palace to marry. There it was, that is also Mukha Prakas, because if not Mukha Prakas, Devarshi Narad cannot become overwhelmed by watching it. Krishna Naradji Maharaj was just surprised to see. That's why he told one sloka there, you can remember. There Krishna, there it is written, Chitram Bhataitad Ekena Itvadi, etc. Sloka you can find there. Krishna, same body, going to enter everywhere. That is very Chitram Bhatitat. This sloka you can find there. Naradji Maharaj was surprised to Naradji Maharaj was surprised to see Krishna going to marry at a time everywhere. That's why it was really astonishing for him. That is called Mukha Prakas. That is called Mukha Prakas. And Gauna Prakas also, I told, Gauna Prakas also. Now, you see, in the next slok, our so shape and design, everything, Baba is also same. That is called Mukha Prakas. That is called Mukha Prakas. Okay? And it is called 19 over. So 18 over. I mean, it is the explanation of total, that sloka 18. Rūpa Gosvāmīpāda has written, Prakasantu no bhedeshu gannati sahina pritak anekatro prakotata rupasaikashu jaikada sarvatha tat sarupaivu saprakasu iti yati daravatyam yatha krishnaha pratyaksham pratimandiram Chitram bhataitat itvadi pramane no sa setsati. Next, Rūpa Gosvāmīpāda speaking, Kachit chaturvujate opi naktayat Krishna rūpatam ataha prakasa eva svat tasyaso dibhujasya. Sometime it happens so, Krishna going to change his hand, I mean 2 hands there, by chance 4 hands. But Rūpa Gosvāmīpāda speaking, still, though 4 hands, though by chance due to Lila, Krishna taking 4 hands, due to Lila, but still Bhava is same, mood is same, everything same, so it is non-different from Prakash. So, Kachit Chaturvijatyopi, when apparently it seems Chaturvuj, but mood is same, Krishna is same mood, same thing. Kachit Chaturvujatyopi na tajit Krishna rūpatam. Krishna not going to change his mood and sarup, everything. Ataha prakasa eva, it is also prakas, though 4 hand externally we still prakas. Ataha prakasa eva shat tasyaso dibhujasya cha. It is the prakas of dibhuj, so it must be prakas. Then example given by Baladev Vidyabhushan nicely. Baladev Vidyabhushan writing, okay, Sri Krishna Chaturvujapaka Dvigusita, how we can say that Krishna having 2 hands, is more, more practical, more excellent than when Krishna taking forehand. So Rupa Gosvāmīpāda wanted to establish, though two hand and forehand non-different, okay, but still two hand is more sweet, more practical, more important, on superior. Superior in the sense, according to Leela, it is far better. So Krishna Chaturbuja Pekka Dibuje Seshtota. So according to shape and design, a little bit different for Leela, Bhagavan taking different shape, but the feeling is all same. I am Krishna, I am same Krishna. That feeling is same. That when the feeling is same, all that time, one example, Baldev with the ocean giving one example. One example, like somebody can put this question in Dwaraka, when someday, when Krishna in Dwaraka and joking with Rukmini Devi, in course of joking, he is speaking something like serious, not serious actually, then Krishna speaking, "Oh Rajkanya, you are the great, why you are going to marry me, because I by the curse of, we can never become king. We can never become Jaduvangsa. There is one curse of, I cannot become king. So why you unnecessarily going to marry me? Better now every possibility that you can leave me and go to marry somebody who is very having kingdom, everything. We have no claim, we have no, by the curse of, by. So, Rukmini Devi going to take it very seriously. Srimati Rukmini Devi going to take it very seriously. Finally, she thought, Krishna going to leave me. So, she went into faint condition. After that, Krishna, when Rukmini Devi going to fall down on ground, Krishna immediately manifests four hands. Two hands going to embrace, catch Rukmini, and with two hands going to sprinkle water and playing fan, hand fan. So, Krishna, Rukmini Devi gone into faint condition, and Rukmini to give consolation, Krishna took four hands, this way. Now it is seen, the shape and design is a little bit different. So later speak is Vilas Murti. Why not? We can say like Balaram is Vilas Murti, so why not? But no, we cannot say Rupa Gosvāmīpāda is Vilas Murti. That in this answer speaking, due to Krishna, Krishna is full of, Krishna is always full of sportive mood. So when Krishna going for the nourishment of Leela, any particular Leela, going to manifest four hands, still the Baba, I am same Krishna, I am same Krishna, I am taking the breast milk of Jasoda, this Baba is not going to leave. That's why we cannot say it is Vilas Murti, it is Prakash. So, same as it is, the Baba of Nandanandan was inside Krishna. So, though we know four hand is there, but four hand we can know, four hand is the Prakash of Dibhuj, two hands. Dibhuj Krishna. Four hand okay, but for a Sarup also Prakash of Dibhuj. So, Vilas, surely not Vilas. Surely not Vilas. But it is Prakash. So, the Baba that I am Nandanandan Krishna, I am taking the breast milk of my Yasodama, it was there. So, due to the same Baba, same mood, there is no problem in it, no problem in it, so it can be called Prakash. Rupa Goswami was speaking that two hand is Nitya Sarup, okay, two hand is Nitya Sarup, eternally present, Chaturbhuji tar Nitya Sarup. So in Vishnu Puran, so two hand is a Nitya Sarup. In Vishnu Puran is this kind of documents you can find that in Jadu Bangsa Narakriti Parabrahma Sri Vishnu Avirbhuto took birth. So documents are there. So in Vishnu Puran it is written that, so in Vishnu Puran it is written, in Vishnu Puran it is written that in Jadubangsa Narakriti, human shape, Parabrahma, Sri Vishnu appeared. In Vishnu Puran it is written, Sri Krishna, though Sri Krishna in course of a playing mood, joking mood, sometime taking four hands, sometime two, but still always Nandanandan Krishna Sarup Avasthan Karan, always thinking I am in Nandanandan Sarup. So there is no problem. Sarup Divujer Konokotiya, so there is no problem in the main Sarup, because Chaturbhus, due to some jokingly, due to some Leela investing, there is no harm in it. So Tathapi Sri Nandanandan Sarupe, he is resting in Nandanandan Sarup. So Sarupe Divujer, so Sarup Divujer Kono, if taking four hands, still there is no harm in it. So also one example I already give previous week, in the maternity room, there also in the inside Mathura Kamsa jail, there also first of all Krishna took the form of four hand and manifesting himself. Same, and Devaki Vasudev going to glorify. After that, Krishna going to give some reminder that you can remember previously, in previous life, you too started tremendous tapasya. You wanted to get me in the form of son. To remind you, I am taking this form of four hands. I am said that Vishnu Tattva, Krishna, So this way, after that, what happens when Jasudama, when Devaki Vasudev, when Vasudev Devaki is speaking how it is possible, four hand, our child, then Krishna, that Bhagavan could realize, due to my appliances, Vaibhav, they cannot accept me as their affectionate son. So immediately Krishna arranged the situation in such a way so that father, mother and Vasudeva Devaki can develop a tremendous affection. Follow? Immediately going to withdraw two hand, in the form of two hand baby, going to sit in the lap of Devaki Ma and crying. Then Devaki Ma immediately forget the past, can forget the past, that Sarup, what they both of them saw. Now remember, they can see Krishna is there in the lap. So with this enjoyment, they are going to take care of that boy and showing affection. In this case, it is written, Shukmuni also, Shukdev Goswami also wrote, Babhubo Saddhayata Sisu, took the form of a very newly born baby. Krishna going to withdraw his two hand extra, and Babu Prakito Shishu Yatha. Just like material baby, Krishna took the form just like a material baby. Aviprito Pratibhato Holen. In Gopal Tapani also Shruti, there is written, Sri Nandanandanan Dibuji Praman Diyechen, it is eternally present. The Sri Gopal Tapani Shruti, they are Nandanandan Krishna. His two hand, it has given Praman eternally, and all eternally, but still the original is two. Tar Noanjugal, it is written in Gopasi Gopal Tapani. Yeah, his eyes, two eyes is like just, recently manifesting Kamal, lotus flower, just now, newly born, manifested lotus flower. His body is like a new cloud. I can do kirtan tomorrow, then I can show you. Some devotees are singing this song. The song is very good, but not today time, cannot permit, so I can go on speaking about Tattva Siddhanta. Jasomati stanno pai, sinando nandano, indanilo moni brojo, janero jivano. Jasomati stanno pai, sinando nandano, Indanilo moni brojo janero jivano. Bolo. So in Gopal Tapani, there is direct evidence that Gopal Tapani Suti, it is written here, the lotus petal-like eyes of Krishna, his body is like a new cloud, dense color, Shyam Varno. He is wearing a cloth like golden color, like the electrical current or flame, having two hands, always playing on the fluids in two hands. Always with sportive moods. So he is always absorbingly in sportive mood, Ananda. So he is keeping silence, only playing on the fluids. This, and in the neck there is 5 different kind of flowers, at a time used to make the garland. It's called actually Vajanti Mala. So he is wearing. That is called Shyam Rūpa Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Okay, Shyam Rūpa Bhagavan. This Shyam Ishwar. So it is already proved that Krishna, when taking two bhuj originally, is far better than the four hands. Four hands means expressing some extraordinary, not like human being. That's why Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami already wrote, a human lila is more sweet. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami repeatedly told that when Krishna not going to express his vaibhav, opulence is not there, the lila is more practical and more sweet, just like human being. So why should he think about forehand? Krishna himself told in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is written, Oishajya Sithil Preme Nahimarpito. By expressing Aishwarya, affluences, the prema get diluted, cannot get. Oishajya Sithil Preme Nahimarpito. Krishna speaking, I never feel complete satisfaction when somebody going to love me with some Baba of influences. Oh, it's Narayan. Oh, Narayan. I don't like to feel. I like to exchange love with my partner who is concerned here. I like to see he is loving me just like normal human being. Follow what I say. whenever we are going to love Krishna, we'll have to remember whatever love affair we are going to exchange in the material world, same intact we will love. It can automatically become aprakita. We cannot change. So, whenever we are going to love Krishna, we can think Krishna is my song. I mean, out of 5 different bhava, you will have to get connection. Like Santa, Dasa, Shakcho, Vatsalya, Madhur. 5. Follow. Any one of them. If you can exchange, if you try to apply, then you can love. Just like human being. If you just going to cross over this limit, I mean, he's not human being, he's Supreme Lord, then gone. All gone to all gone. Useless. That prem cannot stand. So in Chaitanya Chaitamrita written, Aishwarya Sithil Preme Nahi Morkrito. I know I never get satisfied by exchanging some bhava or love with some, my so-called devotees, who is going to love me with a feeling of background, feeling of background is Aishwarya. Then I cannot. Just like human, that you can see the conclusions of Brihad Bhagavatamrita, how Gopakumar going there in Golok Dham and Nandanandan Krishna running running and coming back from posturing field. There Gopakumar entering, Gopakumar running, and Krishna also running. Krishna going to impress Gopakumar and asking, my friend, why so late? Follow this way. Exactly like human being. If there is little bit Aishwarya there, then it's contaminated. Contaminated in the sense, you cannot get that, that kind of unalloyed love like shown by Brajavasis. That is the main. Contamination means not material content. It's okay. So sometime Krishna, Dibhuj Sarup, sometime taking 4 hand. So Dibhuj, so surely 2 hand Leela of Krishna is far better than 4 hand Leela of Krishna. Sometime Stula Sarup, Jodi, if somebody going to start argument, if you say there Stula Sarup, Ashtabhuj, 8 hand, if somebody going to start argument, Jodi, somebody say Stula Sarup Chaturbhuj, Sukshma Sarup Chaturbhuj, and Param Rup Dibhuj Vilya Kudite. So it is allowed that 4 Sarup, when all Sarup we can worship at a time, no harm in it, no problem in it. If somebody going to start giving some argument, if somebody going to give some argument, well, it's all the same. If somebody says Stula Sarup, externally it seems is 8 hand, Sukshma Sarup Chaturbhuj, and absolute Rupa is Dibhuj. So what problem is? We can worship all 3 Sarup at a time with same respect, same love, bala. And if somebody going to say, it is not acceptable. Why? Because in Sanghita, Bhakya, some documents there in Sanghita, so we cannot give argument in such a way that all Siddhanta Vichar become hodgepodge. We cannot. So we cannot give argument in such a way. So rather we can find out some documents also from different Shastra. What is that? What is that? Conclusion, Baldev Vidya was speaking. Well, Deeparchireva dasantaram vipetta deepayate vibhitva hetu samana dharma is okay. You should remember, we should remember that any Sarup of Krishna is all the same. By Sarup there is no difference. That I already quoted the slokas there, Mahaprabhu and Venkat Bhatto in South India, they are already told. tattatastu, siddhantatastu, what is the slok? Siddhantatastu aved opi si isho Krishna sarupayo rasena utkishati Krishna isha rasastiti. Follow. Siddhantatastu aved opi. There is no difference. According to Siddhanta also, we cannot make any discrepancy. You cannot say, it's lower, upper, not that, all same. But there is surely some difference regarding the lila or some sweetness, everything can be there. So, what was the slok in South India we heard Mahaprabhu and Bengali Bhattu discussing Siddhantatastu avedi opi Sri Krishna Isho Sarupayu Rasena Utkissati Krishna Isham Rasastitihi. But Siddhanta, according to Siddhanta, all the same. Avedi opi. Sri Isho means Sri Lakshmi Devi, Isho, Narayan, means divine consort. So Sri Isho means Narayan and Krishna, all same. No difference. Diparchirevata santaram abhipitto vipayati vibhitvetu samanadhar, all same. But still, Rasena Utkissati, regarding Rasa Tattva and all other things, there can be some difference, some speciality, what wrong in it. So according to that we can pass judgment, not that blindly. We are not blind supporter of Narayan, Krishna, Vishnu, Kurma. Okay, we must know all Siddhanta properly. So, it is written in general. Baladev Vidyabhushan speaking, well, your argument is not bad, it's good. According to Sangita Bhakya, we can avoid making infighting between two shastras. Those elevated devotees, great pandits, they can get some harmonize. All ordinary people, they cannot find any harmony. What wrong? It's all problem for them. So, according to Siddhanta, it is not bad. So, if somebody is saying, well, we can receive all three, 8 hands or 2 hands, 6 hands, 2 hands, 4 hands, all same. But okay, same. But it is spoken in general. It is spoken in general. Like one example I can give. When Yudhishthira Maharaj putting question that how it is possible Shishupal going to express tremendous opposition, enmity with Krishna. How? And also Ravan we know, also Kamsa we know, all we know. Naraji Maharaj speaking in general, Tasmat kenuppupayeno manaha Krishna niveshvat. That is why, anyhow you will have to concentrate unto the lotus feet of Krishna to get mukti. But this doesn't mean we Goviyas can also follow that, like Shishupal, Dantavarga, we can conso. Not that. Not that. It is flat Siddhanta Vichar, it's not wrong, it's flat Siddhanta Vichar, but speciality must be there. It is flat Siddhanta Vichar, no problem in it. In general, it is true. But we cannot say that we can stop loving Krishna and we can, okay, all same. Not that. Not that. We cannot show that way. That is impractical. Yesterday, some devotee was asking in Bengali center, I was sitting, doing some seva, why we cannot receive same way like Parsuram and a Buddha, Kalki, or Dattatreya. Why not same way? Prabhupada speaking, no, we are not going to express anyway, we are not going to express any disrespect. Anyway, we are not going to express any disrespect unto the lotus feet of any one of them, because we know according to Tattva, according to Tattva Siddhanta, all same. But according to time and circumstances, the way they are going to preach, they are suitable for that time, I mean the time concerned. So surely, after knowing all the vichars of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Swayam Rupa Bhagavan, same like Nandanandan Krishna, only coming to teach the tattva of Krishna, I mean the loveful affair of Krishna, we cannot, we are interested to follow Mahaprabhu. To follow Mahaprabhu means inside Mahaprabhu, Buddha, Kalki, Dattatreya, all can be there, Parsuram, all you can find, because he is not avatar, avatari. Avatar generally means with sportive mood according to time and circumstance when Krishna coming from his eternal abode is called avatar. With this conception we can say, well, Krishna is also avatar. Krishna in own sarup there is purposely coming down. Krishna was also avatar. But in true sense, if you think analytically, though we are not going to deny, Krishna is Swayam Rupa, Krishna is avatari. I mean, all countless avatars are coming from Krishna. It's true. But according to the Siddhanta Vichar, Krishna can be also spoken as avatar. But it's coming down now. Avatar means coming down to our level in this Vishwa Prabhanja. So, Baldev Vidya was speaking, well, it is written that, well, 8, 2 hand, 4 hand, 6 hand, no problem. Okay, it is flat Siddhanta Vichar. So, in general, we can speak that way. It is spoken in general way, but from Bhagavatam, all different Purans, we have all documents, there we can show Divu 2 hand is more, especially for our Gauriya devotees, we know our syllabus, I mean all final conclusion of our all Gauriya Siddhanta, Aradha Bhagavan Vajajas Tanayas Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramma Kachitu Vasana Brajavada Vargena Jakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Pima Pumartha Mahano Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matam Idam Tatradharana Paraha. Is a Siddhanta Vichar. We are less interested to hear anything else. We are less interested to hear, and though we are very much impressed to see this point, So in general, it is okay. We are not going to deny. But another example I can see. When Mahaprabhu went to Allahabad, to take bath in the confluence of Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, Mahaprabhu, when went to Allahabad, there at that side of Allahabad there is Arail Gram. There he went by the interest, by the request, by the tremendous appeal of Vallabh Bhatto, the great Pandit. He was there that time. After that he left his sansar. So when he requested Mahaprabhu very, very cravingly, so he was bound to go there. There Mahaprabhu went with Rupa Gosvāmīpāda by that time. By chance, by that time, Rupa Gosvāmīpāda was there and Anupam also was there. So Vallabh Bhatta took Mahaprabhu with Rupa Gosvāmīpāda, everything there in their house, and took prasadam there. But main thing is there one disciple of Madhavendra Puripad, he is Raghupati Upadhyay. His name is Raghupati Upadhyay. He came to take darshan of Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu paid respect to him as a Guru Varga, because Mahaprabhu took initiation from whom? From whom? Ishwar Puripad. So Ishwar Puripad and Ishwar Puripad took Diksha from Madhavendra Puripad, and also that, Raghupada Upadhyaya also took, Raghupada Upadhyaya also took, Raghupada Upadhyaya also took, Diksha from him. So this way, all, very charming, So there, some discussion took place between Raghupati Upadhyaya and Sriman Mahaprabhu. It was the plan of Yogamaya. So, by the desire of Mahaprabhu, and Raghupati Upadhyaya went on giving answer to the question of Mahaprabhu, what Dham Sarup, which is the topmost. Raghupati Upadhyaya were Mathura Dham, and which age of Krishna is more sweet and practical, as called Shyam Rūp, 16 years. This way different kind of discussion took place. There also we can find Shyama eva param rūpam bayo kaisarakam dheyam. Which age of Krishna is bayo kaisarakam dheyam? And which rasa is topmost? Adya eva para rasaha. Adya rasa is the topmost. Prasita Purani in Gita it is written. Nice? So, and among Dham, Mathura, Bara, Madhuburi, Bara. Bara, Madhuburi, Bara. Among all Dham, which you think topmost? Bara, Madhuburi, Bara. Okay, very nice. And which Sarup is, observable? Shyam eva param rupam. Very nice, attractive. Shyam eva param rupam. Acha, okay. And which age of Krishna? Bayo Kaisharakam Dhyam, 16 years Krishna. And okay, after that, rasa, which rasa? Adya eva para rasa. All discussion took place. So from all different corner, we can give example that really two-handed Krishna is more practical, very nice, attractive. Yashodanandan and Nandanandan is more attractive, so we are very much interested to serve Nandanandan. So, it is the conclusion. Also, Baldev Vidyabhushan wanted to give another example given by Brahma. Why Brahma? Because Baldev Vidyabhushan previously he was in Madhya Sampradaya, which is coming from Brahma. So Madhya Sampradaya. So naturally he was very much interested to give example to us from. Later on he took Diksha from Shamananda Parivar. Okay, nice, anyway. So it is written, Baldev Vidyabhushan giving Samanya Rupe, but absolutely worshipable, absolutely worshipable object is that what I told, Gauriya Siddhanta, what I told, Aradya Bhagavan Vajasastanaya Stabdhama Vrindavanam. Ramma Kachitupasana Pajapade Vargena Jakalpita. Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Pima Pumartha Mahana Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matam Idam Tatradara Napara. So, Brahma speaking, already Brahma, Atharvanic Shruti, Brahma spoken in Atharvanic Shruti, it is directly written, Bhagavat Sarup divided into two parts. One is Nityodita and Santodita Vede two Pukar. Within these two, Mul Sarup is Nityodita. Within these two, Bhagavad Sarup can be divided into two parts. One is Nityodita, another is Santodita, two types. Within these two, what is original Sarup, Mul Sarup original, that is called Nityodito, and what is coming from the Mul Sarup, that is called Santodito. So, Ramanuja Sampradaya, there also it is written, so Hari Nityodito or Santodito, it is written by Sri Ramanuja ji that Bhagavan can manifest in two different ways. One is Nityodito, I mean Mul Sarup, and another is Santodito Rupe. Follow. From Mul Sarup when coming out, that is called Santodito. But Swayam Rup Bhagavan Sri Krishna is not anyway, but Swayam Rup Bhagavan Krishna anyway not can be counted in the category of Santodito, not Sambhav. Krishna is the original. Krishna is the original, Brahma already told. So there is no question of any duplicity, no altercation, it is already there. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govindo Sarva Karana Karanam. It is already there. We have no scope to fight. There is no scope of any infighting. So Ramanujacharya writing because each and every acharya of each sampradaya, they are going to give importance to their Siddhanta Vichar. It's okay. It is not wrong. It has to be there because suppose I am going to worship, I am in Ramanuja or any other sampradaya or in So Ramanuja Sampradaya mean what to do? I will have to think. Follow. I love Ramji. Suppose somebody going to love Ram, Bhagavan, like the case already tested by Mahaprabhu. Already tested by Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami Vaswanath. I can go and discuss this point. You can remember one day Mahaprabhu went to Murari Gupta. Mahaprabhu very often used to go to him, his eternal Parsad. Mahaprabhu requested him, you can worship Krishna, because Ram you can worship, no problem, but if you do Krishna bhajan is more tasty. Repeatedly told. That's why Murari Gupta thinking, well, Mahaprabhu speaking, so I can try. But repeatedly trying his best, because his head is already sold onto the lotus feet of Ramchandra, how he can lift? That's why big problem. So ultimately he took decision. I cannot violate the instruction of my Prabhu, Ramchandra. I cannot violate the instruction of my Mahaprabhu. At the same time, I cannot stop worshipping Ramchandra. So it is the way open is that I can kill myself. I can go away from you. So with this intention, he went to some blacksmith's house. He got one very nice, katani, very nice cutting. So he took decision, night time, I can cut my throat and die, because I cannot lift my head from the lotus feet of Ramchandra. At the same time, Prabhu speaking this. So that is balance, what to do. Balance is this. Then Mahaprabhu immediately coming and speaking, Murari, what you are doing? What? You give me the cutter. Cutter? What cutter? Don't speak lie. I know the man from where you already, got it. So give me. Murari, I wanted to test your nishtha. Why you can leave the lotus feet of Ram? It's quite natural because you are Hanumanji. Because you are Hanumanji, life after life you are serving Ram. Simply I wanted to test you. Follow what I say. So try to follow this point. In course of my 84 course of Parikrama, Brajamandal, many time I used to go to forest. One day I went to one place from, it is falling, because Brajadham is covering 3 states, covering not complete, partial, Rajasthan, UP and Haryana. From Hodel, I went there, and Chameliban, from there I went, gradually. There I went to one Ramanandi sadhu, they are worshipping Ramchandra. Where to go? No place there in the forest. Now no. Now I went there, I am sitting there, taking a little bit rest. After that I can start for, Sheikh Shai, a long distance. It is around 25 kilometers from there. So I thought, well, I can take some prasadam here, go further. So I saw one small boy, very nice looking, very soft heart. He is a Brahman boy. He is reciting Ramayana. And he is going to explain in front of some devotees sitting in front of him. He is speaking, giving some examples from Shastra. Ram is the topmost, nothing more than Ram. So what I mean to say, if you are going to worship Ramchandra, you will have to think, it's quite natural, it has to be there, this kind of conception that you are topmost. Otherwise, if you think Ramchandra is something less, also then you cannot get stability. Similarly, those who are worshipping Narayan with the Baba or appliances, they can think that way, that Narayan is the topmost. Let them think, follow. This way, each and every upasya vastu, Vishnu Tattva, suppose we know from Parikrama Khanda, there is one Brahman who used to worship Varaha Bhagavan. Remember? Bhaktivinoda Koloddi. So if you say, why you are going to worship Varaha Bhagavan, why not you? It's impractical. He developed, that is the arrangement. So he is going to serve this way. This is more practical for him. Because each and every target for each and every sadhak should be fixed up. If there is some instability on some mind is in a frickle, then you cannot get it. So, in all Shastra, if you go through some Rajasic Puran, there you can find the predominating factor is Brahma. If you go through Tamasic Shastra, there you can find that predominating factor is Shankar Bhagavan. Similarly, 6 Shaktik Purans, there all you can find Vishnu or Krishna all there. So what wrong in it? Otherwise they cannot get stability, na? So similar way, Mahaprabhu wanted to test Murari Gupta. He is the eternal Parsad of, Ramchandra. And also Anupam, by the request of Sanatan and Rup, wanted to start Krishna Bhajan, but that was not possible for him because he is eternal Parsad of Ramchandra. Repeatedly, he was requested by Rup Sanatan, elder brothers, who finally told, my brother, I am trying my best to lift, to take out my mind and head from the lotus feet of Ram. But I cannot do, because I am sold, my head is sold. Rup Sanatan also told same way, well, why you can lift? Your Nishtha is very good, Ramchandra, so you can fix up. So it is quite natural. We are not going to pass any remark about that. So it is quite natural. Ramanujacharya can pay attention to something. Madhvacharya can pay attention to Gopal. And Madhvacharya be some speciality there about Madhvacharya. Some very speciality there of Madhvacharya, because Madhvacharya is the avatar of Mukha Vayu, Hanumanji Maharaj. Follow. Also, Bhimsen is the avatar of Mukhabayu. So if Hanumanji Maharaj, if Madhvacharya coming from Hanumanji Maharaj, or again we can say it is all okay from Bhimsen, then what we can say? That is why if you go to Madhvacharya Udupi, I never gone, but I heard there is also Ramchandra Vigraha is also there. There you can find Ramchandra Vigraha. That was worshipped by Dasarathji Maharaj originally. Before Ramchandra took birth. That Ramchandra Vigraha is there because he was in the form of Hanuman, he used to worship, and in the form of Bhimsen he used to worship Krishna. So Madhvacharya going to express, it seems that it is contrary to Rasa Tattva, not that. It is specially applicable from some devotees, so many questions putting in front of me, like about, why somebody wanted, that answer is there in internet. I wrote something. Why in Gauranga Lila, all different kind of devotees, some of them worshipping Ramchandra, some of them Narayan, all coming and how getting harmonized in it. That I gave answer, you can go back and find what's the name, I cannot remember, I will have to search. Then there is not so, maybe 2 years back. 2 years back I wrote. I will have to search so many dumping papers now. Internet is very more practical, you can find. So, it is possible. Some special case, like the case of Balramji Maharaj, I told, it is exceptional and absolute. You cannot compare anybody with Balaram. Balaramji Maharaj having three kind of rasa tattva, exchanging with Krishna. As an elder brother, as an elder brother, he is going to what? He is going to show what? Santo Dasya Sakko Vatsalya. Krishna is younger brother. At the same time, Balaramji Maharaj playing with Krishna. Sakkarasa can be there. Vatsalya Rasa, Sakkarasa. At the same time, originally Balaji Maharaj, Anantadev, is all the time busy with seva, with the dasa mood. So this is completely exceptional case. Don't try to compare this case of, Balaji Maharaj or Murari Gupta, or you cannot compare the Madhvacharya, all three. It is special. We cannot compare. So, naturally, Ramanujacharya going to give importance to their own Ishtadev. That doesn't mean it's going to hate. It's quite nice. Madhvacharya coming, giving importance, what Brahma speaking, he is going to pass away, absolutely Madhur Rasa Tattva, because he is ordered by Bhagavan to come and implement that. That's why he is coming. Not that is. So many people going to, pass different kind of remarks. So we are listening to this about that. So finally we see this way, according to Nishtha of Ishtavastu, surely they can put some importance, they can find some excellency. So we cannot expect Ram Bhakta or Narayan Bhakta to find some excellency with Krishna Bhajan. It was an exceptional case that Mahaprabhu went there in Srirangam, there he met with Venkat Bhatta and Tirumal Bhatta. There was exceptional case. And Prabodhananda Saraswati Pad, also he was influenced by Mahaprabhu. Finally he left, Lakshmi Narayan Bhajan, it is written. He took fine shelter unto Lord Mahaprabhu. He started doing bhajan in Kamavan, Radha Govindo, whole life, up to the last moment of life, and his exceptional writings are really like pole star. We cannot pass any remark about. Incredible. What a kind of writing representation, though we are not qualified, like, Chaitanya Chandamritam, or you can go to Radha Sudhanidhi, we are not qualified anyway, but still exceptional. So, up to the last moment, because it is approved by Mahaprabhu himself. When Mahaprabhu himself there, Krishna himself there, so what is the problem? When Mahaprabhu going to approve his bhajan of Krishna bhajan, then what argument can stand? No argument can. So everybody is speaking, how it is offensive. Who offensive? Sakshat Krishna himself, Gauranga Mahaprabhu, going to give, you can do like our Gopal Bhatta Goswami. He was also very small boy. He was habituated in Lakshmi Narayan. He used to go to Srirangam, take darshan, everything. What wrong in it? But by the order of Mahaprabhu, he came to Vrindavan, and finally, you know this. So, if you make some hodgepodge, then you cannot find any Siddhanta Vichar. It's quite never. Try to keep your heart very plain, straightforward again. Somebody yesterday, somebody sent some note, and some devotee speaking in front of committee, Maharaj, he is neutral person, he is writing in letter. I said, neutral person, you cannot write. I am not going to speak, he is a liar, he is a bad man, I'm not that. But how it is possible for him, in this bonded condition, to stand on neutral platform? He is going to make some hodgepodge. He is also okay. He is also okay. He is also, that is okay. And sometime we can give both to Shyam Baba also. That is called hodgepodge procedure. This is not good. When you accept this relatively, both it is written, if I am going to catch Krishna, surely I will have to leave Maya. Or if I am going to catch, if I am going to take Maya, surely I will have to love Krishna. Both at a time not possible. Both at a time, how possible? Either you have to leave Maya and join Krishna, or you have to leave Krishna and join Maya. Not possible. This is not possible. This way, people are misled. They cannot understand. Venkat Bhatta, Tirumal Bhatta, all of them, they are such a great family. They all are in line with Lakshmi Narayan, Ramanujacharya line. But finally, they switch over to Gauriya Bhajan. So was there any problem? It is offensive. Who told? Who told it is offensive? No offense there. What offense can be there? So, Bhagavan time to time coming, and according to taste and previous sanskar, they can do bhajan. They can do bhajan. So, Paramahamsa Śrīla Gosvāmīpāda also wrote, Bhaktivinoda Thakur also wrote, by putting influence on somebody, you cannot change. By, internally there is one sarup inside Jivatma. Jivatma, there is some secret sarup. It is so many discussion I done long ago, for 5-6 years back, in the time of Corona. You can find, they are already discussed, about the Prabhupada and his unique acharyaship. The Prabhupada and his unique acharyaship. Also I discussed about Jiva Tattva, long time, so many tattvas during the time of Corona. So why not you go back, all fire in speech by the mercy of Bhagavan develop, inside my heart. So why not you go and try to take, this way. So up to this point I like to pause, because time is limited. I have to go and do some other seva also. So Ramanuj Sampradaya, we are not going to find any fault with Ramanujacharya. It's quite natural. Ramanandi, quite natural, they can do. Ramanandi, actually, we cannot, they are going to identify themselves as from Ramanujacharya. They are going to, but actually not so proper told. They have some different plan and program. They have different Siddhanta which are different in a different nishtha for different. Okay, they are speaking this way. So anyway, so is very sensitive issue. So according to their own nishtha, they can decide where to put nishtha, how to develop nishtha. They can do. We have nothing to say, we cannot put pressure on them. So anyway, Ramanujacharya speaking this way, Madhacharya also, somebody fighting, I give answer many times before, why Madhacharya never wanted to accept those gopikas as authentic. He was ordered that way. While coming down in this material world, while coming down in material world by the order of Krishna, he was given some certain instruction to fulfill, like Shankaracharya. He was given, why Shankaracharya not going to worship Krishna? This is absurd. He was giving answer, he was giving order to do that way. Madhvacharya was giving order that way. So how he can give in? If he is going to impart Krishna, then he cannot make this kind of Siddhanta Vichara is must. The Brahma. As somebody going to, they never hesitate to pass any dirty remarks about our Adi Guru Brahma. They are saying Brahma is contaminated this way, this kind of arrogant there. Brahma is contaminated. Brahma never got any chance to do, rasa bhajan. I say, you see, it is the arrangement of Bhagavan. You cannot speak that way. You are going to develop great offense. Because Brahma is not ordinary. Though two types of Brahma, one is originally Krishna can come and take the form of, first Purusha Avatar can take, or second Purusha Avatar can take the form of Brahma, not first, second. And the other is when Jiva Kati, when Jiva is getting big power, perfection, can be given. So if you think about Brahma, as per our Siddhanta Vichar, we know Brahma Samhita Mahaprabhu ordered it. Directly, indirectly, it is the instruction of Mahaprabhu to go through Brahma Samhita and that book written by Billa Mangalacharya. That book, Krishna Karnamrita. So what problem is it? What problem is it? We cannot find. What is the problem? A Brahma giving order that way. But you can, anyway, in Brahma Samhita, if you are a Gauriya devotee, you must confess that Kama Gayatri was given by Krishna. It is written. So if Kama Gayatri is given to Brahma, how he is not getting Aprakita Kama? Maybe externally he is going to manifest this kind of lila to fulfill his the order given by Bhagavan. That's different. You cannot pass this kind of random remarks now like mad. It's craziness. Anyway, today I like to stop here, excuse me. I can discuss tomorrow on it, okay? So tomorrow I can discuss again. Today I will have to stop my discussion here. So, Aradha Bhagavan Vajasasthanayastadhama Vindavana Ramma Kachitupasana Pajapade Vargena Jakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumartha Mahano Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatradaro Naparaha Vanchakalpaturvasya Kipasindu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanam Pavishna Bhyo Namo Namo.